who played their way into your mind for that, or made the step up? James Bell, for example.
I thought James Bell was exceptional. I thought, Noah Stevens, having been out for a long time, came and did a good job. I thought young Leon Cowan, he showed me that he can play at this level tonight, and he showed me that he's going to be a valuable, player for us moving forward. So when you obviously you rest people and you do make some changes and you give young players opportunity, you learn a few lessons. And Jake Davies as well on debut handles himself really well, playing in a position that's not, he has done centre before, but it's not his preferred position. So at the back end of the game, because we lost two wingers, we had a lot of moving parts, and Moses didn't buy one centre, and the other centre at the time was Jake, who's a back rower. So we've got to take that into consideration as well.
But what else did you learn from that? Moving forward, was that the plan, to learn something, or was it just get out there, win?
What we wanted tonight was first and foremost the win. Now that was we've got a number of players out there playing the last game in front of the Saints fans tonight, and it was really important from my perspective that we got them to depart on winning terms. So it was great that we could see the game out. We got to look at a few new faces. I thought Shane did really well. Obviously 10 weeks out. Didn't look like he'd been out for 10 weeks. I really went after the game. So we learned a lot about a few things as well. But what I did say to the team, I said, be disappointed with that last 10 minutes, because regardless of the disruption, regardless of some of the adversity that we faced throughout the course of the game, what we can't do is lose concentration and drop our levels against any team, because you get punished.
Going forward, have you already got your team in mind for next week now?
There's probably a couple of places where which were up for grab, so to speak, and the team I selected tonight was probably a big reason why I wanted to see people play, because I wanted there to be genuine competition for places tonight, knowing obviously what's coming next week.
Do you see the game being won and lost next week, and how is it going to differ to the regular season matches against Leeds?
I don't think it'll differ too much. What we've always had is really close, hard-fought contests against them. Big games usually come down to the small moments, not the big plays. So I'm expecting a real attritional game. Two desperate teams. It's obviously last chance for both teams, so nobody will be leaving anything out there. So we've got to come, with a real strong mentality next week.